Welcome to this course on creating new sequences in Adobe Premiere Pro CC. We'll be looking at editing fundamentals and ways to enhance your post-production workflow. For this tutorial, I'm using the Editing workspace. You can reset the workspace by double-clicking on the editing name in the Workspaces panel. Just click Yes to confirm. There are several ways to personalize the Premiere Pro interface to suit your editing style, and let's explore some of the ways you can customize the timeline panel to speed up your editing experience. There are several settings that change the information displayed and controls available in the timeline panel. The Timeline Settings menu gives access to video and audio header customization. I'm going to choose Audio Header Customization here, and I'm going to begin by resetting the layout. This allows me to drag items out of the header and to drag them back in again. There are a couple of additional options available. I'm going to pull in this track meter, for example, and you'll see there's a track volume and track left and right balance control. These are for more advanced audio workflows. I'll click OK. And let's resize that track a little so we can see the level meter, and I'll click play so we can see it in action. You can create presets for track heights, and this is great for switching quickly between music and dialogue tracks. I'm going to create a preset with a large Audio 1 track to see this music audio waveform more clearly. First, I'm going to go to the Settings menu and choose Minimize All Tracks. This means I can see lots of tracks all at once, and I'm going to pull down the divider between Audio 1 and Audio 2 to see this nice and large. Now I'll go back to the Settings menu and choose Save Preset. I'll call this Large Audio 1, and you'll notice there's a keyboard shortcut option available. You can assign any one of up to 10 keyboard shortcuts to a particular preset. I'll just click OK here, and you can see the keyboard shortcuts, of course, are under the Edit menu here in Windows. That's the Application menu in macOS. Now I can toggle between Minimize All Tracks and our new Large Audio 1 preset anytime I like. Back in the Settings menu, there's also an option to Manage Presets, and you can change the order in which your presets appear. You can change the keyboard shortcut assigned to a preset, and of course I can select and delete a preset. I'll just resize this video track so we can see our thumbnails again. Now, it's common to accidentally include the same media twice in a sequence, and this can be fine if you plan it well, but it can be difficult to tell which media you've included. In the Settings menu, I'm turning on Show Duplicate Frame Markers. This allows us to quickly see which frames have been used more than once. And you can see here this clip's been used twice. And it's not a complete overlap. Only the frames that are duplicated get this highlighted color. If I enable Show Through Edits, I can also see where I've added an edit that didn't need to be there. Here, these two clip segments were originally one continuous clip. And you can rejoin the clips by selecting the edit and pressing backspace or delete. In the Settings menu, you'll find a number of options to show or hide thumbnails, keyframes, effects badges, audio waveforms, and so on. The more you remove, the cleaner the interface is and the easier it is to concentrate on your footage. Just remember, the options are all in the Settings menu. There are also settings in the Timeline Panel menu. For example, right now we're seeing rectified audio waveforms, which makes it easier to see quieter audio in the waveform. If I deselect that option, we get a more traditional looking waveform. So that's just an introduction to personalization of the Timeline Panel in Adobe Premiere Pro CC.